excuse to get to warmer weather in the winter has spawned decades of competition and tradition, and today, once again, these two will square off to find out who will take home the coveted jeweled shillelagh. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Fighting Irish, South Bend, Indiana, beneath the Golden Dome and Notre Dame Stadium. As we'll see the #3 team in the country, the USC Trojans, taking on the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Collins with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. For a strong kick to get this one underway. Here's the return from inside his 10. Probably needed to pick up an extra block or two, but as it is, he'll be stopped at the 28. So USC's offense will get first crack at it today. We're hoping for a little more drama than we got a season ago when the Trojans obliterated the Irish.
They absolutely laid the hammer. And the Trojans, listen, this is a team that you can count on every year now. They're starting to put their name in the hat. They've always had so much prestige, tradition. End of the year, these games, they matter. Can they deliver?
Oh, he's got some space. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Trojans.
And as a coach, you're just hoping your offense can take the field on the first series of the game and create a little bit of momentum, get into a rhythm. How about that running play? Hitting a home run early in this game. You know that's got the sidelines all juiced up.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. They couldn't draw up a drive better than that one. Just gashed them for the big play in the running game. One snap, one touchdown. He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. The Irish offense comes out. First chance we've had to see them today. And they're going to have to contend with a secondary that is one of the best in the nation, Jesse.
And they're a complete secondary, too. When you watch them on film, they're very good defending the pass and coverage, and they can play man and zone. But I like them, David, because they're not afraid to put their face in the fan. Everybody in the back end likes to tackle and likes to be physical. That's what makes them special.
Yeah, and it's just an elite group in the back end. Multiple guys that win their individual matchups, which makes it hard to run offense. And this is a group that, yes, they tackle well, they see the football well, they break on it well. You better worry about the ground game. You better get some kind of deception going against this secondary.
He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage.
One of the things I like about this defense is their DBs are not afraid to put their face in the fan and go tackle. And you saw it that time with the cornerback making a great play, tackling the quarterback on the option for a big loss.
Back open in the middle. Turning it on! He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Notre Dame comes to the line trying to convert on 3rd and short. To the ground to try to pick up the first. That play just got wrecked. 3rd and 1, and they went backwards.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. They'll leave it with him. Makes it past the marker. Turns it on in midfield. Oh, look out on the right. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Southern Cal.
You just simply can't say enough about this guy and what he has meant to this offense. Big-time players make big plays in big games. He has shown up each and every week. That's his 15th rushing score on the season.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he did get that extra point through the slippery surface, no problem. What a way to send a message. Huge play in the running game. One snap, and you've got a touchdown on the board. And he'll bring it back. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Here come the Irish, back on offense. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. They'll move the wide receiver. Looking to pass, it's Adams. Working the middle, it's complete. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
The quick passing game does several things. One, it doesn't let the pass rush get you. There's great defensive linemen. The ball's coming out so fast they can't get there. And then what else? It gets me ahead of the sticks. I don't have to worry about getting in long yardage in predictable situations.
I think that time offensively, you're just trying to take what the defense is giving you, right? They're playing zone coverage. You got your big fella just working right over the ball. It's an easy pitch and catch. Just take the profit, and let's keep going.
They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. They finally get to him, and what a play there to pick up the first down. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these 3rd down situations.
Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Out of the gun to give to the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going, handing the ball off.
The Irish will need to move the sticks on 3rd and long to keep this drive going. From the gun, wants to pass. Notre Dame lining up to punt it away. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. He put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. They'll go to the ground. Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run.
And And they say a quarterback's best friend is a good run game and a good running back. I think he agrees. Over 150 yards on the day. I don't even think I need a quarterback the way he's been running the football all game long.
Fighting off the defender. Works his way to the 38 after gaining 5. Pick up the first down on the ground like that, and it would make Sam Bam Cunningham proud.
All right, I'm going to need a little education. Give me some context on Sam Bam Cunningham.
He was a great, powerful, hard-nosed running back for some of those great Trojan teams of John McKay.
Another good run. Man, he has been picking up yards in bunches today. Jesse showing off all the skills.
And he's showing no signs of slowing down, David. This guy just gets better as the game goes on. He is a beast.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
Well, that looked like it was going to be a completion, but how about the defender making the hit and forcing the incompletion?
Plenty of work to do here on second and long. The give. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs close to the line of scrimmage, and then that might open up some big plays down the field.
It's complete. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs.
Yeah, and a really good job by the QB understanding it. Seeing the running back, waiting for him to break. He runs the angle route, breaks inside, throws it right in front of him. Nice touch by the QB, Barber.
Yeah, it's really important to have that touch too, David, because you got to remember, these running backs, yeah, they've got good hands, but they're not stud wide receivers, so the location of the throw has to be good. And also, you got to put a little bit of touch on it, make it easy for him. If you make it easy, he'll make the catch and get you the first down.
And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. The volley cheers going on high, and here comes the Thunder being shaken down on third down. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. Ball's at the 29. They'll keep the offense out there and go for it. On fourth down, looking for the completion. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. That's the end of the period, and USC has the lead. And they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats. Now to see if they can answer this early blitz here in the second quarter. So after the break, they'll go back to work. They'll try the run. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
And he left that one short, tried to baby it in there. He's got to turn it loose.
And I tell you what, when you got a guy that is that good at dissecting your defense, you better get pressure. Nice job by the defense, hurrying him up, speeding up the thought process.
Third down play in the red zone, and this crowd is at fever pitch. From the gun, wants to pass.
Lead him. Bad throw, bad throw.
Stop about 3 yards short of the first down. Now on fourth down, they'll send out the field goal unit. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. And they'll push that lead out a little further. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, a big-time top 25 duel. Let's get right to the pictures. Kentucky has the lead right now. Feels like it's been this way since the players took the pregame catwalk. But this has been a very close game. They're up by 7 over Alabama. Just another week of SEC football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. To the ground with the back. Maybe picked up a couple. He's down at the 24. Notre Dame right back to the line. Cross-country rivalry between these old foes. It started because Newton Rockne's wife wanted to go to California late in the season, and the next chapter unfolds today.
That sounds perfect. And my wife wanted to do the same thing I would do. Happy wife, happy life. It's always interesting to hear how these rivalry trophies come about, but I know one thing. USC, Notre Dame, every year, Palmer, is appointment television.
It is my brother, Billy.
He hurls one deep down the left side. Makes the grab at the 25, and there's room.
Good play. Good play.
Into the end zone.
Good play.
Touchdown, Notre Dame.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse.
Yeah, that's why I wasn't passing it that much. It's fucking monsoon.
And get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. So last time, David, they ate up some clock, ran a bunch of plays, but settled for the field goal.
Yeah, but they're still up weeks, and I like where I'm at. And if I'm on offense right now, my job is to put another long drive together, eat more clock, and get another score.
Just got to be better in the red zone this time around. When they get down close to the goal line, you need better execution to put a touchdown on the board here.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Wants to go up top. Quickly to the tight end. The
Good play, good play.
Let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they
Good
lost
play.
yardage.
Nice job by the defense staying glued to him, getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat, I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
Off play action. Fires to the wideout. It's incomplete, but here comes the flag, and I think it's going to be a first down.
And the
Appreciate
defender
that.
was way too handsy on that last play. You could
Appreciate
see all the
that, sir.
contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Boy, as a defense, you hate to just hand out first downs on a penalty. They go to the ground, and this one will be stopped for no gain. This rivalry nearly 100 years.
Bro, get your ass out of the game. You're done. If I see red, you're done. Go sit your ass down.
Guys, dating back to when Newt Rockne had made the Irish a power and Howard Jones had done the same for the Trojans.
So many names, and then if you go recent, I mean, everybody remembers the Bush push and just so many great games in this matchup. Every year it seems like the game.
Let's go. Let's go. Good one. I'm glad he got let go of that. I thought it was going to go in the dirt. I read it, though.
Marcus Allen, his Heisman Trophy with the Trojans, and you're right. We could go on and on and on, and it always seems like those guys play their best games in this rivalry classic.
There we go. There we go.
7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3.
Run it again.
Always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
There he goes.
Ooh. Let's go.
He's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down.
Number 2 out for the game. It's
You ain't
fine.
getting by all these guys right up the middle.
Let's put number 1 in.
Unless your
Same play.
offensive line and your tight ends and everybody is putting in the work up front, committing to blocking. The running back does a great job.
I'ma still put him
finding the
in.
hole, exploding through.
Different
How about
play,
that
though.
Nice, big, huge game.
Yeah.
If I'm the OC, let's call that
Gadget. Flip. Stretch.
And the Trojans have it with a 1st and 10. Here's the give off the left side.
Yeah.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. to the productive first down play at 2nd and 6. Trying play action. Moves
Get upfield, get upfield, get upfield.
Touchdown USC.
Yeah.
For 6 more points. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown. Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective in the end.
I love it, Reese. Down in the red zone, this quarterback didn't have anybody open. Didn't panic. He just decided, man, I'm going to go do this myself. I'm going to use my wheels and put up 6 on the board. He did just that.
And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. They'll send the tight end in motion. Off the play fake on first down. Quickly out to the tight end. They stop him just a length or 2 short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The play action fake.
Get him, get him, get him.
Looking to
Come on. Good play, good play.
To know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. To the air, it's Adams. Fires to the tight end.
No yak. No yak.
Well covered, just a short gain there. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Unloads it downfield.
Let's go.
It's
Give me that.
off, and that's number 10.
Hit that sideline. Hit that sideline.
Inside the 30.
Yeah.
He's at the touchdown Trojans. How about this defense taking one?
That's a statement right there.
And with that score, this thing is getting
Motherfucking
this
statement.
has had their way, and not only have they had their way, now they finished the half like you're supposed to, scoring the football, building on their lead. This defense is going to have to go into half and find some answers.
The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
Oh, what?
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be conservative. A little bit down. Listen, I just think this is a point with the offense that they can prove. Like, we're here. We're going to create something now that we can
Mangled.
build on in the second half.
Coach said all week he wanted to be aggressive. This is a great opportunity to show that right now. At the end of the first half, try and generate some momentum, score some points before going into halftime.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Looking to throw, it's Adams.
Do it. Read it.
And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Notre Dame facing a 3rd and long, trying to keep this drive alive. He lost one down the sideline. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. They bring the punter onto the field now. He'll field the punt. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. In modern college football, Jesse, if there's time, there's an opportunity to attack.
And I like them being aggressive here too, guys. Look, they practice this all week long. Now you're in that situation to go out there, have some fun, and let it fly.
And defenses are taught to stay deep, play prevent in these situations. So I think you could get a good chunk play and then possibly get a field goal to tack on before half.
The Trojans trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Second down, they'll go to the air. Quick strike complete. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. He's got him. He gets it down to the 30-yard line, and time is running short here in the first half. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half, maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the second time tonight. He's going to have to get into this one a little bit from 47 yards away. That is no good. And guys, this will stay a 24-point game. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Looking for a man. It's Adams. Lost one deep down the right side. Incomplete. They took a shot to wrap up the half and came up empty. And the Trojans will kick it away to start the second half. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Here come the Irish back on offense. They start this third quarter in a big hole, and they have to start climbing out right now.
And they're going to have to be really aggressive. Like this offense, when I'm playing from behind, every possession means so much more. And if you look the other side, the defense, they have to give them much resistance.
Yeah, nothing has gone their way in the first half offensively. And you know now, based on how this defense is playing with their confidence, that you are going to be challenged on every single snap. So buckle up, get your mind right, and get ready to come back in this game.
Pulls and throws off the RPO. He'll be forced out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 44-yard line, and this offense has it going. From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on first down. Red pass, it's complete.
We're trying to throw the wide receiver screen to pick up that first down, but the defense just too much speed getting to the ball carrier on that one.
What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Wide receiver comes in motion. Going to sling it on second down. Throws to the tight end. Makes the grab. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27. This Notre Dame offense carving it up. They're working with another first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Makes the grab on the left. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. Looking for a man. It's Adams. Finds a spot in the middle. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. Notre Dame once backed up near its own goal line, now on the move. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
I got to be honest, I am shocked at just how well the defense has played in this game, especially stopping the run. We talked about statistically how they've struggled this season, but they have put the clamps down in this one, and they're just playing with a ton of intensity.
Wideout trying to get it in. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. This offense is desperate for a score here to try to stay in the game. Into the end zone he goes. shows some life here and cuts into the lead with that score.
And, man, they needed it. They had to have something to go right. Listen, still down, but this is a great start to getting back in this ballgame.
Why not double the try total and go for 2? Trying to slam in. This time he'll be stopped short of the goal line. So after scoring the touchdown, he tried to tack on the 2-point conversion but was denied. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. On the run from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. The give to the tailback. Gets the nose of the ball to the 25, giving 1.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Makes the grab. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. The Trojans come to the line with a new set of downs.
And when you run those drag routes, it just takes a little bit of know-how. And when I say that, the receiver's got to understand, find space. My quarterback's going to find me. He's looking for that space at the same time. Nice throw, nice catch. Way to get the first down.
Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. They'll ride the hot hand. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. They'll run play action. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now is taking out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place. And that time, they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
He finds a soft spot in the middle. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. And it's another 1st and 10 play. Give to the running back. Makes a man miss. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. And the Trojans, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. They'll run it on 1st and goal. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Now the play fake. Moving out of the pocket. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown Trojans. And the beatdown has ensued. Traveler and the entire Trojan nation starting to feel their oats as SC has built a lead in this one.
I'm impressed, too, with the Trojans in this one. They've got a lot of competition in conference week in, week out. You don't get a break when you go out of conference to play Notre Dame, but mentally, they've had a lot left in the tank. They are dominating Notre Dame here, Dave.
And it's so fun to watch year after year. Great uniforms, great football. This matchup, the Jewel Shillelagh, every single year is always fun to watch.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. There's certainly still a hill to climb, but they've got to make sure these drives pay off. Got a touchdown last time. Can they back it up here?
Well, and it's amazing in a football game how sometimes they'll surprise you with what you do. Once you get settled and you realize what's going on, now I'm comfortable with it. Jesse, this offense looked comfortable on its last drive.
They sure did. It looked like they started to find some momentum. So now it's on this defense to stop that.
And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
Well, that inside linebacker is a freak of nature for multiple reasons, and it's hard for a lot of these smaller running backs to have to pick him up in pass pro, not just because of his speed, but he's also big and strong.
Looking to throw, it's Adams. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. The Irish facing quite a challenge here on 3rd and a mile. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. The punt team makes its way onto the field. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. He'll take it on the return. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. They'll open this drive from their own 42-yard line. They'll leave it with the lone back. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. It's 1st and 10 from the 44-yard line. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
And that's a first down for the offense.
As we head to the quarter break, it is USC holding the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. They go back to work in the final period of this one. The give to the back. Breaks into the open. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. The Trojans come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They're going to ride this running back. This time there is no running room to be found, and this defense wasn't going to get hit with a big run twice in a row. And the Trojans have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. They'll give him maybe one on the play. It's down to the 20. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Already in field goal range, but now trying to convert this 3rd and long from the 20. Looking for space to the left. He gets it all the way down to the 13-yard line, still short of first down yardage. And now on 4th down, do they kick the chip shot field goal or go for it? And this one splits the uprights. And that will extend their lead even further.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Here come the Irish back on offense. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
Ooh, and I love the running back here running into the blitz. He saw the extra defender. He was able to put his foot in the ground and make a miss. That was a good play.
Notre Dame trying to keep this drive moving on 2nd and short. Let's go. Tight end now in motion. He'll do it himself. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Yeah, and a great job by the defense, holding the line of scrimmage, playing downhill, playing responsibility football, making sure they shut down that option play.
Looking downfield, it's Adams. It's complete on the right side. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling there out to the 35. And on that 3rd and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it was a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are? Sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this 3rd down. Get the conversion. Move the sticks.
Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Quick release by the QB. Trying to hit him with a quick game on 1st down, and nothing doing there.
Well, give the defense credit on that one, because they knew coming into this one that they were going to try to get this receiver the ball in a variety of ways. They were ready for the screen there, and they create a negative play.
Off the play fake. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Intercepted for the 11th time. Trying to take it back. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. Might be calling a hot route. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. It'll be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
And he's brought down after a nice game.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there in a similar situation with a lead like this. They'd definitely be running the ball at this point. They'd probably take their starting quarterback out of the game potentially, but not this unit. They are still staying aggressive. They're still taking shots. They're just trying to light up the scoreboard.
They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
And you hear about run blitzes. This is exactly what a run blitz is. When you know the ball's coming up the middle, you want to bring those linebackers, get them closer to the line of scrimmage, and fire. Right when the ball snapped, he's coming downhill, doing a good job creating the loss. That linebacker really knew what was going on.
The officials stopped the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. They think there's room to run to the right here. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4.
How frustrating is that? You're that running back. Where were you supposed to go? There was absolutely no lane for him on that play.
Those last 2 runs have been disastrous. Would they dare go to a draw on 3rd and 16? Running back searching for a hole. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5.
I love the awareness by the defense there. 3rd and long, everybody in the building thinking this is going to be a pass. But up front, they were very, very aware that they might see run. They did a really good job playing with their eyes. They rally to the ball, they get the TFL, and now they set up 4th and long.
Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. Not a lot to feel great about in this one, Jesse, but I'm sure they'll try to seek out some positives.
Well, this might be an opportunity, too, Reese, to go back when they watch this game and just find the plays and the schemes that were working. There weren't a lot, obviously, David, but maybe an opportunity for the coaching staff to condense the playbook.
I was going to say, there's not a lot of good to go back to. That'd be a quick film session because there was more negatives than positives. But when you look at this week...
He's going to throw deep right side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Irish will need to move the sticks on 3rd and long to keep this drive going. To the air, it's Adams. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the blackboard and see if it sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try it, right? And give the offense credit. You know, you're not just going to run the football. You're not just going to take a knee and go into the locker room with your tail between your legs. I like the fighting spirit, just not enough of that today.
Makes the grab close to the logo. And the punt team able to swing him to the ground. This This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. With this big cushion they're working with, Jesse, they're ready to send these fans toward the exits.
And you know the coaching staff has got to be so happy with how this offense has been able to come out here on the road, fight the crowd noise, and execute at such a high level, Dave.
Yeah, just dominate the football game. And now, listen, it's mode where I can run the football, run out the clock, watch this game go to zeros and get the dub.
He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one. Use the play fake, now to throw. Unleashes one deep. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And they just keep piling on the points. We've seen in big moments in this game, they have been able to step up and deliver, particularly on offense. Very impressive performance.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the point after is good. Quick strike offense on that three. Tommy Trojan rides with a sword on his belt and a jeweled shillelagh at his side after knocking off the Fighting Irish. That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching and